Oh, niggas, the Texans right now.
Because the Raiders can possibly win a game.
Can they?
Yes. Yes. They can possibly.
I don't know.
I'm ready to cash in. I need every dollar they hooping and hollering. Hey, celebrity fashion. Speaking of trolling fans, I'm trending they nosy, man. Yeah, King Diamond's poker hand, but I'm low on cash. Hit the money dance. I'm breaking that. Yeah, they shot it from the
I mean, Marcus already made his pick.
Packers.
I am in the exact same.
38-0, nigga.
Wanna know how I know these niggas never seen money? You a nigga little rope, and they Indiana Johnson. Can't count them how many times nigga money been funny. Stack it up, yeah, Nike shoebox and savings and loans. Something
These niggas started Alonzo Gill at shooting guard and beat them. What? Come.
Money and power, oh yeah, respect. I'm demanding this shit, I'm fucking up commas. I'm high as a jet, I'm flexing this shit. I can tell it's my time without checking my race. Feeling like hella the best in this bitch. Had a few songs when I went at this shit. And if money ain't talking, I'm exiting quick. These niggas can match my
Shout out, man. Hey, look, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. If I ever said different on this show, I was high.
The bag and I keeping it running like Michelin Man. These niggas is crazy. They thinking that I ain't been on my shit lately. Go try to play me. I'm turning the ghost. I'm calling them Swayze. So shit just amaze me. Believing these rappers when niggas is flaky. Respect it greatly. Show up in your hood and moving it safely. And tell you to run it up. My karma is beautiful. Please don't fuck it up.
Yo.
Don't worry, y'all. We packed out Gerard after his antics last week, so we ain't gonna be having none of that dumb shit to that level. Again, we should be all right now.
Gave him a nice talking to, like we said we was gonna do. I almost had to put Tim's on him because he was a little disrespectful about it, but you know we got him straight. See the smile? We got a great PR team, guys.
Amazing.
It's the PR team.
Like, what the fuck was he on last week? Like, he was on some other shit. Like, I don't get it.
We got a great PR team behind the scenes. Y'all, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew.
Oh, man. What's up, everybody? How was you guys this week? I'd like to welcome everybody to Conversations at the Shop. Everybody's here. So, how was you guys this week, man?
Not bad. I ain't do much. I watched Shane O'Malley knock out Sterling.
Just when I finally had a little belief in Aljo, he gonna do this shit.
Yeah, me too, Corey. That's exactly the way I felt.
Kind of how I felt, but you know, I'm not even surprised at this point. But that's another story. But weekend was all right, man. Not bad.
That's what's up. Corey, how was your weekend, buddy?
I mean, California dealt with the first hurricane scare I think ever. Thankfully, at least for those of us here, for the most part, it kind of hit land a little earlier than expected in Mexico, so we never got some crazy. It ended up more so just being like a bad storm as opposed to like a tropical storm. But you know, a little rain and shit. Not too bad. Winds got a little bad. It had its moments, but we all right. And now it's sunny again, like regular in California. So,
G.
Gang.
Malik, how was your weekend, dog?
It was all right. My weekends are starting to get a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Graduation is looming. So, feeling is starting to set in, man. Starting to kind of mellow out a little bit. Recognize my accomplishments of getting this far. Celebrating the people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? I've been sending a lot of thank yous lately. Weekend was good, man. Chilled out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta cover a game for the Raleigh Rockets next weekend. I got that news this weekend too. Shut up, Loso. But yeah, that was it, man. I had a good weekend. How about you, Gerard? How was your weekend?
My weekend was actually pretty chill, you know what I'm saying? Pretty chill. Got some good news today. The weekend was pretty good, man. You know what the hell? That's somebody just run.
Marcus, what the
Somebody
fuck
just
you got going?
It was a pretty good week though. Like very good weekend. Yeah. So happy for this next month coming up. Say that.
You deserve it, my boy. I know what it is. So I'm happy.
Yeah, but man, let's jump into this, John, man. The NBA offseason. NBA offseason news, man. Let's dive into it. Let's dive into, the first thing on the topic list. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go into Team USA. How we feeling about Team USA?
I was gonna
So
ask
far,
that. I was gonna ask if you caught, the game over the weekend, and whether you saw Captain America come through again.
I actually hadn't had the time to go back and watch them play. I heard about them. I heard Ant was going crazy. I heard about, as you call him, Captain America, Austin Reeves. I heard about Halliburton. Didn't get a chance to watch them. I thought it's just Germany. I watched the Spain game. I was just like, it's Germany. I'm not watching.
Germany's really good.
Nice.
Germany's very good. What do you mean?
Germany's nice, my boy. What do you mean? Schroeder was looking like
he always does.
What you talking about?
Schroeder in Germany is a damn near like Jason Kidd. Like this nigga is the GOAT over there. For some reason, then he get to LA and he forget all that shit.
Look, yeah, because he, different role. You can't just do all that shit when you in the league. But I mean, Franz Wagner is really, really good. Mo Wagner is a real NBA player. Like they got some people on the team. Germany's good, and push came to shove, it was three people who stepped up: Ant, Halliburton, Captain America.
Captain America
Is what it is.
All right. So the official question is, like I told you, I was going to ask you on
As you should.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You said, Gerard, that we've pretty much seen Austin Reeves' ceiling. And he's not going to get too much better than where he's at. And he's just kind of like going to be a good role player for them. After what we've seen in the Western Conference Finals, which now has transitioned into FIBA basketball, are you ready to walk your point back? And also, before I say that, there's starting to be talk that Austin Reeves is the Lakers' third star. So, are you ready to walk that tape back?
No.
Okay.
No. Because exactly how y'all said Dennis Schroeder is different in Germany. He gets to LA and forgets all this shit. I'm giving the same treatment to Austin Reeves.
But we saw it. What the fuck are you talking about?
I literally just told you after what we've seen from him.
They got swept.
He was 21-5 in the Western Conference Finals against your team.
With a sweep, sir.
Wasn't his fault. And you know what people were saying after it? Why didn't they give the? You know what they were saying? No, you know what they were saying after that series? Why weren't they giving the ball? Why weren't they giving the ball to Austin Reeves more?
Because
they were trying to give the ball to Bron too much, and they should have let Austin run more of the offense. That's exactly what people were saying. Because the nigga shot 56% from three.
That sounds like a coaching problem to me, don't you, Corey? You want to fire old boy?
You gonna tell LeBron he can't get the ball? You gonna tell LeBron he can't get the ball?
I'm just saying that if Austin Reeves your best player on the team,
we didn't say he was the best player on the team. Who the fuck said that?
Nobody said that.
It was the third star. Where you get the best player?
No one said he's the best player.
He's the third star. I didn't say first, second. I said third
star. He didn't say nothing about him being the best player.
Not to mention, there is a history of people going to play international for Team USA, getting around a lot of their peers, picking up some shit. Oh, this is how y'all work. Oh, y'all do this, and then going on to have career years after it. Literally happened to half of the fucking 2018 after they seen Kobe being 3 hours into a workout when they fucking woke up to get breakfast. All them niggas, Carmelo, Bron, Wade, by all them niggas that went and lost their shit.
Them niggas said they was coming in from the club and Kobe was already working out. They coming in from the club.
Thank you, Gino.
Nigga, and going to Jaren Jackson saying, I thought you was the defensive player of the year. You know what? Jaren Jackson projected to have 6 blocks in that next game. They're pushing each other. It's going to be great.
This nigga's arrived 10 minutes in.
Led by
And shout out to
Brunson.
Joe. You damn right. Aver 3-0. I got that happening. That's another story. I cannot believe this A-Ward shit.
A-Ward 2-1 clear because he only lose to white people.
Man.
Corey,
he's going against the one nigga that figured that out. Ain't nobody else figured that out but this one nigga. That's
all right. I mean, we all knew Verb shouldn't take the whole females be in the kitchen route when he battled females, and then he does it all the time. Every time he battles one, and he gets smoked.
Don't do that. We don't want no other version of Verb but that. If he's going against a female, we want him to talk that shit. If he went against a female and was just rapping bars, we wouldn't give a fuck about that. He gonna lose. He gonna lose either way. He gotta talk that shit. He gotta talk like that.
A-Ward 2-1 clear.
I don't see it.
Moving on. So you have any other reasons why you don't believe Austin Reeves is gonna cook again?
I'll believe it when I see it. Like I always say. I think he's gonna be a good role player.
I believe it when I see it. It's crazy. This nigga, I hate Gerard. We ain't even 15 minutes in.
I believe it when I see it, bro. Like, I'm sorry. When he gets in the NBA season and he averages the averages, y'all say he's gonna average. Was it 18 points? Was what you said? And I said from 13 to 17.
That's looking a little low right now, by the way.
It'll probably be around 18, 19 because regular season D-Lo is still good. Playoff D-Lo not shit, but regular season D-Lo can still put up some numbers. So
if we're just being honest, I said that he was going to be a good role player and average between 13 and 17 points a game. And
that's
y'all act
way
like
too wide of a range. Sir, you didn't say 13 and 17. I don't. Bro, I know you said around 13. That don't make no sense.
That point per average was low. That's why we talking to you now.
I gave you a range.
Like you was just all right.
I gave him a range of 13 to 17. That's what I said.
If you average 17, you're more than just all right.
You are an all right role player.
All right role players do not average 17.
They don't.
Wait. One question. If averaging between 13 and 17 make you a role player, what you calling Michael Porter Jr. Or Aaron Gordon? What you calling them?
A role player.
So you don't have a third star.
You don't have a third star.
Okay.
No.
Hold on. When we think of top role players ever, who's one of the first ones to come up every single time? Is Robert Horry not one of the first people to come up? Top tier, like one of the best role players, winner, always steps up. His career high scoring average in a single season was 12 points a game.
And that's young. That was young.
And that was young Horry.
I'm talking about 1993 Robert Horry. I think he was in Houston, right?
Yes.
Super young.
So you're going to tell me that if Austin is averaging 17 to 18, he's just all right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
What's the next topic?
Yeah, I don't know what y'all want me to say, bro. I'm not going to – if I don't see it, I don't – I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll put some more medicine in your glasses.
We're going to get you some better glasses is what we're going to get you.
These Ray-Bans on.
Shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. He the leader of that team. So I'm getting them boys ready.
Oh, hopefully he lead the Knicks too.
I respect your belief in him.
What kind of backhanded shit was that?
You better.
I respect your belief in him. It's crazy. Wait, what?
You better. Rebecca, you should actually, Corey, you should respect my belief, period, because I believe in most of the stuff when you don't, and then y'all turn out to be okay. So Thank
No,
you.
you just want me to blindly believe, and it's all right. I'm
Thank
all right
you.
with it.
Thank you. Thank
You know what? It was
I'll be
just one
right.
bad
I'll
game
be
for
right,
Brunson.
though.
It was just one bad game for Brunson. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
Wait till Austin Reeves slip up. I got something for him. You already know I don't care. I'll switch my side real quick. All right. All right.
But yeah, man. I mean, Team USA. Y'all think they gonna win the? You think they can win the gold?
They got enough talent. I don't see.
They
why
got a
not.
shot.
Of course, they could win the gold, but
I mean, no Giannis, no Jokic. Luka the only
It's not about that though. Like
extremely superstar over there.
international
I
is
don't worry
the
about
fact
stars
that Team
over there.
USA turns the ball over so much, and they rely on that three so much,
and the lack of size.
yeah, that
They get killed
they
on the
got
glass.
they got Paolo playing five. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be tricky against some teams. Like
And
they
then
don't match up well against a lot of teams.
And then Germany
Spain
was up.
being one.
Germany was up because they're
Germany was-
huge.
Germany was
Germany
up
gave
15-16 late in the third quarter. Like
Because-
it looked like they was about to get blown out.
Because their whole front line is 6'10" and up.
Yeah.
Like they're really big. Franz Wagner is what, 6'9", 6'10".
Oh, he was cooking, my boy.
He's cold.
Franz Wagner was cooking.
we still another month or two away, but I think Orlando gonna make playoffs this year. Orlando, because I think if there's one person I'm like, Ant is kind of the obvious. Ant gonna take the lead. I think Ant will probably be all NBA this year. Bro, Paolo about to cook next year. Paolo gonna be a problem.
Paolo is nice, bro. I was saying it all last year. He looked like an all-star last year. He just played in Orlando. He averaged 20, 25 and 5. Like
I wouldn't play with the Magic this year. After what I saw, both Wagner boys was going off. It was crazy, and both of them play from the Magic.
Wagner's been cooking this off season. Cole Anthony been cooking in the all season a little bit. So it's like, yeah, I can see Orlando like at least getting in that play-in spot. I mean, that ain't hard in the East, I don't think, unless they don't, stay healthy or whatever.
But yeah, Loso said Orlando a star away.
I don't know if that.
They just their stars having
we'll see.
They might have the second star.
That's
maybe.
that's what I'm saying. I think Paolo and Franz. I think Paolo and Franz could take a leap.
Wait on them to fill all the way out. Pause, but I think they might have that second star. Actually, in a couple of years, Orlando gonna be. They should be there.
I'd give it this year to tell if they're really a star. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give it this season before I can really say, oh well.
I think Paolo will take that lead, and then it'll just be on Franz, kind of being like the way SGA took the leap this year, and you see Giddey, and you're like, damn, Giddey is nice. He's real close to do it. That's how I feel like Franz Wagner will be, where he'll be right there. You'll be like, I don't know, it's gonna be a problem soon. And Fultz finally is rediscovered and has actually looked like not one of the worst number one picks.
He looked very good this year. This was by far the best year. I mean, no pressure on him.
Because as much as Lonzo gets all the hate for being picked before Jason Tatum, Markelle Fultz got picked before both of them, and he just got completely forgotten about. Like, it's what it is, though.
This is Paolo's team. We knew that though. When they selected him, we knew that was Paolo's team.
Who else's team was it going to be?
That's what I'm saying. Like that wasn't. That's
Wendell Carter.
No. Ain't he in Chicago or something?
No, he went to. Don't.
I thought he got traded.
Don't throw that.
He thought he was where?
Marcus's face like that. Don't throw
I
that.
thought he was in Chicago. My bad.
I
thought he was in Chicago. My bad.
Terrible. I know what you're doing, Gerard.
I just asked the question.
Disrespectful.
Did he not play for Chicago?
The man been gone for 2 years. How do you think he was in Chicago?
It was in the Vucevic trade, and you're throwing that in the man's face like that.
My bad, dog. My bad.
I don't like that, and you're gonna pay for it.
Your retribution is coming. That's
I
fine.
don't like that, and you're gonna pay for that on this episode.
Yep.
In a few segments, you're gonna pay for that. You're not gonna disrespect both my squads. Like you just been wilding lately. All right.
Who has? Hey man. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, Marcus. You're wilding.
Disrespectful.
I ain't wilding yet.
Steph calls himself the greatest point guard ever. Do you guys agree? And who is your number one point guard ever?
Like the Lakers fans.
I mean, I agree with him thinking that. He should think that. He's fucking Steph Curry. He's one of the 10 greatest players ever.
We said point
But do
guard.
I-
Anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's anyone who's at that level of greatness in NBA history should think they're the best player at their fucking position. So I'm not tripping off of Steph saying that. It's definitely a two-person conversation. So you're damn right he's going to say it. I ain't tripping off that at all. Do I put him above Magic? No, I do not put him above Magic. Like they were saying on the show, as they were pointing out, like the way Steph changed the game and everyone's trying to play like him. The counter to that for Magic is games were being on tape delay until Magic Johnson blew the fuck up and made them start putting NBA games live. Him and the Lakers versus Bird and the Celtics are literally the reason that NBA blew up nationally when it did. And then Jordan came and took it to another level and then brought out the international side of it. But that foundation that made the NBA popular in America was Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Period. Like, it's not even a discussion. It's not even a dispute. It's just like fact. So you have to put that into effect. He is arguably the greatest passer this league has ever seen. 40 years later, we're still looking at Magic Johnson highlight going, how the fuck did he do that? And he's one of a kind. You just don't get 6'9" point. You just don't get 6'9" players with that vision. It's two who have that level of vision at Magic Johnson's size. It's LeBron and Jokic. No one else can even be mentioned in that. 3-time MVP. Steph got 2. 5-time champ. Steph got 4. Sorry, Steph. You right there. You get another ring, we could talk. But still a level below for me. But I like hearing him say that because people still want to act like Steph ain't that dude and ain't that killer like he is. Nah, Steph really is like that.
Marcus?
I got Magic like 1A and like it's like 1A and 1A and a half. Like it's really close. The thing that gets me is like what Corey was saying just back then. 6'9", the flashy passes, running the break, just everything that he did, the showtime, the highlights, everything about him, that was just amazing. That was his name is Magic for a reason. I understand Steph because we seen Steph. Let's just be real. We seen every part of Steph's career from the beginning when he couldn't get his ankles right. All the injuries he went through, he missed seasons, missed a lot of games. He finally got that right. My thing is, it's tough because Steph won his championships in a way that at one point we all said there would be nobody winning championships that way. Phoenix was the high offense. That was the high power offense. And we just knew that at one point they was going to win the championship, but ultimately they ran into San Antonio. Too balanced, too defensive minded, and it just
and
wasn't
one
that
Robert
way.
Horry hip check.
Defensive minded. That's what I'm telling you. It's just like that. That's the only reason why I got Steph so close is because I mean, like I said, he changed the game. Everybody's playing like him. But just the way he won the championship, like nobody thought all those threes you shooting, all that high power offense shit could never win. And not only did he do it once or twice, he did it 3 times. But Magic is just tough. It's tough for me. It's too tough, man. Magic just got it's just too many accolades. Steph is there, but he's still above him damn near everything, and he's still the best passer we've seen. Unless you want to put LeBron in that, maybe, but we got Magic by a hair, just by a hair. But I understand if you got Steph because we are prisoners of the moment at times. We've seen it. We've seen Steph go through every part of this shit, whereas everybody might not have saw Magic. So I understand it. I get it. And shout out to Steph for saying it, because why not?
Also, just a reminder that Magic Johnson's career should have been at least like 5-6 years longer than what it was. Like, it shit really got cut off way before it should have been.
Fat Magic even had game. When he came back, Fat Magic came off the bench with game. Still.
Don't you put that comment up, Malik. Don't do it, Malik. Don't do it. I got in trouble for saying what I said.
I'm not putting it up there.
I wasn't going no further than that.
No, Marcus. You don't see the comment.
Nah,
it's a
don't.
It's a
don't
wild
do it.
comment. I'm not even going to say who said it, but you bugging. You gotta relax. you gotta relax. We're trying to elevate here, man. Like, let's relax. Oh, man, he made
to
whole point.
Just to Marcus's point, Magic came back after 4 years off, 32 games off the bench, averaged basically 15, 7 assists and 6 rebounds, and I know he helped the Lakers make the playoffs that year, and I think he actually even got like a couple MVP votes or some shit. Yeah, what Fry said.
You want to go or you want me to go? We gotta move on.
Okay.
I gotta get the comment out of my head at this point.
Go.
All right, so here's the thing. This is what my thought was after I heard it. One, I'm not surprised Steph said that. He shouldn't get killed or criticized for saying that. If you had the accomplishments that Steph Curry had and you revolutionized the game the way it is now, and if you're a basketball head and you have like kids that play basketball, you see it in all levels. It's not just the NBA. I can see why he said that. I still got Magic as the best point guard ever. I mean, just if you just look at his accomplishments, right? One more ring than Steph. Steph has been the Finals MVP one time, correct?
Twice.
He's been
Finals MVP or
yes.
Oh yeah,
Finals
once.
MVP.
My fault. Thought you regular. Yeah.
Magic got 3. He's been a steals leader 2 times. He's led the league in assists 4 times. He's won at every level. He's an NCAA champion when it was powerhouse.
When people stayed in college.
Yep. Powerhouses back then. Steph wasn't able to accomplish that at Davidson. He did get to the Elite 8, I do believe, but that's as far as he went. So that's why I got Magic. And also it depends on the era. Like, I got Steph as the best point guard from 2013 on till now. So it's a hell of a run. But I don't have him as the best point guard ever. I will say this, though. If he manages to get another title and he gets that Finals MVP again, then I would definitely revisit this conversation.
That motherfucker's there.
Then I would definitely have to revisit this conversation. But as for right now, I still got Magic as number 1.
Yeah, I still got Magic as number 1, dog. I'm in agreement with everybody. I do get what Gino was saying, how Isaiah Thomas got one of the best arguments for.
He's top 5.
Embiid.
Isaiah has the best. Well, he said the best argument for.
I don't understand what the best argument. What do you mean by the best argument?
For being the best point guard of all time.
The best point guard of all time, Isaiah.
How does he have the best? How does he have the best argument for that?
He said because he beat 3 Hall of Fame teams twice for him, going through Bird and them, and then beat Magic twice.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna need more than that.
I was like, but what else? Is there anything else after that? Or
Like that's a great accomplishment. I mean, if that's the case, then like, don't we need to revisit? Then is Dirk the greatest power forward of all time? Because that run, he went through Kobe, he went through KD and Russ, he went through Bron and Wade and Chris Bosh.
wait.
So
He was the first to be
if that's what we use it on that, you know, I can't do that.
MVP.
You know, respectfully to Isaiah, like I said, he's definitely top, probably 3. Him or J Kidd for me.
Isaiah
I got
ever
J-
win?
I still got
MVP?
J Kidd over him. I got
I
J
still
Kidd
got
over
J. Kidd
Isaiah
over.
Thomas.
Isaiah ever win MVP?
No,
All right.
no.
Yeah, I'm not.
Finals
listening to
MVP. He got a
I'm not
Finals
getting that one.
MVP, but not
Yeah,
regular season.
not NBA. I don't know about that one. Nah. I got him.
I'm
top
sure he's
five.
going to call me later.
Well, I still got. I mean, I still got Magic. Everything they said was perfect. Even though I call Steph Curry, Kyle Korver with M's, I think he's the second greatest point guard.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that.
I don't care.
Yep, go ahead, get your shit off. Go ahead.
I don't care. I still think he's the second greatest point guard of all time. Dude changed the way the game played as we know it right now. Niggas jacking up threes left and right from distance. I mean, he's still probably the only one I trust to do it, but like kids these days are pulling up from 3, and it's just you know.
Yeah, I think he's the era of point guard that we're in currently, where you don't have a prototypical point guard and 2 guards that are just too small are now point guards. He's the greatest one out of that. I'll give you that. Just that specific prototype with the point guards that we see now. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Green and him, and you know what I'm saying, Shea, and that era. I got you, my boy. But as far as like, it just depends on what you define as a point guard. If you like the prototypical point guard, that you're gonna choose Magic. If you like what the point guards are now, and you think that's a point guard, you're gonna choose Steph Curry.
And that's interesting too, because wasn't there somebody recently to try to label him as like a 2 guard instead of a point guard?
Yeah, the old
like,
timers do that.
Yeah.
I feel bad calling them old timers, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
the generation before them doesn't consider them point guards. You hear them talk all the time. They're not a point guard. You know, Draymond's the point guard. Or da. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the ones that raise those type of arguments.
Just dumb anyway, but besides the
Move on,
point,
The quote unquote point guard is on his team now, so I mean, we'll see how that operates, how that goes this season.
I'm really excited.
Shout out to my boy.
Chris Paul, get that 6 Man of the Year campaign going. That's what you about to be.
6 man, and Chris Paul want to start. First
You
of
heard
all,
what I said. I know what he want to do.
this small lineup. If you want to start this small lineup,
I know what he wants to do.
Y'all
But,
not doing that to the greatest point guard, to one of the greatest point guards. Y'all not doing that to the point guard. Y'all not.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Chris,
be ready
this
for
ain't me this time. It ain't me
Be
this
ready
time.
for that bench roll. Just thrive in the bench roll. You'll be all right. It's meant for you. Help out, Kevon Looney to get some shots, easy buckets, or I don't even know who the fuck is on the Warriors bench now because DiVincenzo gone too.
Shit, you got Marcus Moody, Kuminga.
There you
Chris
go.
Paul.
Get Moody something happening. Yeah. Let Moody make that.
Got a couple of. They just signed a couple of niggas too. It don't matter.
There's a lot of hate coming from Corey about Golden State. What's that about?
Not hate. I'm just saying, Chris Paul, you should embrace this spot off the bench. It would be better for your team.
I got you started.
Didn't y'all want Chris Paul at one point? Why are you trashing him now?
I never wanted Chris Paul. I never wanted Chris Paul.
Not even the first time y'all was supposed to get him.
Oh, the first time? I'm not talking about the first time.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, that was, what, 15? That was more than 10 years ago. That's a decade ago.
Fickle.
That was a decade ago. That's not fickle. 10
10
years ago.
10 years. Oh, it's fickle.
That's when he actually was the point guard. That's when he was actually an MVP candidate.
crazy.
All right, this is a different level, different time.
Alright.
That's wild. That's wild. He wasn't an MVP candidate a couple years ago when he was with Oklahoma City.
No
Huh? Wait, it was some
MVP
people talking
candidate.
about- It was some people giving him some points, man.
He got up to the
OKC
6th
went
seed.
to the playoffs before he got there.
It was Chris Paul. It was Chris Paul and Lou Dort. It was Chris Paul and Lou Dort.
Shea Gill was on that.
year.
First
I don't know
off,
what you talking
Shea
about.
Gill was on that squad. Shea Gill was on that squad. We're not going to act like Shea Gill wasn't on that squad. It was just Lou Dort.
Shea Gill wasn't Shea Gill. Shea Gill wasn't Shea Gill.
He was better than Lou Dort. He deserves billing over Lou fucking Dort.
Lou Dort hit like 8-9 threes in the playoffs, man. We ain't gonna just disrespect Lou Dort like that.
You're not going to disrespect Shea Gill by putting him behind Lou Dort.
You're not gonna disrespect Chris Paul by saying that he wasn't an MVP candidate that year. You see how that built up? Like, wait a minute, my boy. Wait,
He
no,
wasn't top 5.
he was an honorable mention. At
He
least.
was number 7.
That's an honorable mention, my boy. What do you mean?
That's an MVP candidate.
That's not MVP candidate.
He was 7.
He
You
was
know how many
7.
players in the league?
Who was in front of him?
Giannis won it. This was the bubble year. Giannis, Bron, Harden, Luka, Kawhi, AD. And he's
Oh man, come on!
distance
Look
behind
at
AD.
the company in.
All
come on.
All right,
Hey,
Corey.
Chris,
All
that
right,
ain't
Corey.
me, Chris.
All right.
That ain't me, Chris.
He's fickle.
That
I
ain't
stand
me,
by it.
Chris.
I stand by it.
That
Fickle.
ain't me, Chris. I ain't do that. Not this
It
time.
was-
Y'all ain't
it
blaming me
was-
for this one. I rock
was-
with Chris Paul on this subject. I ain't disrespect you that bad today.
It was Chris Paul and Lou Dort. I don't want to hear nothing about
Chris Paul
anything
and
else.
Lou Dort on the playoff team.
Every week they were looking around like, why the fuck is OKC doing so well? They
I'm
didn't
not
send
saying Chris
here
Paul
to
did.
die.
I'm not saying Chris Paul didn't have a great
Like,
year that year. He did have a great year that year. I'm not doubting that. Oh, and that was the year Shooter won 6th Man of the Year. So again, you're not going to disrespect these other people for Lou fucking Dort. We're not doing this. You are not putting Shea Gill.
Shout out to Lou Dort, man. I don't know what's up with Corey and Lou
Corey,
Dort. I don't know what Lou did to one of them LA teams. I don't know, but hey.
Lou Dort caught a stray because of his hate for Chris Paul,
Yeah,
and
man,
we never knew
we
was
were
there.
talking about Chris Paul. man.
Never
Y'all
knew
brought
this
up
hate for
Lou
Chris
Dort.
Paul
I
was
didn't
there.
bring up Lou
Oh
Dort.
my god!
He was an
God,
important
Corey.
piece to that playoff team.
Woo.
Top defender. That ain't even a question, right?
I'll give him defense. He was a very good defender.
All right, then. Chris Paul and Lou
Very
Dort.
important. And nobody
Chris
really
Paul
could
and
shoot
Lou
until
Dort.
he made 8 threes in a playoff game one time. Oh, man.
That's the first time I seen him shoot a shot.
He made
was
8
when he
threes.
made 8 threes.
If he made 8 threes, then he must have missed every other 3 he took other than them 8.
Well,
Because
we're
that
not
nigga
gonna
did.
talk about the rest of the series. We talking about the one time he made those 8 threes. I ain't
Like,
go
niggas
that
didn't
deep.
know he shot the ball. Like niggas
So-
always
He
told
wasn't
us,
supposed to make those 8.
we saw him scoring layups
Shout
off
out to Lou
steals.
Dort,
Like,
man.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Lou
Lou,
Dort, man.
man.
Shout
Lou
out
Dort,
Lou
come
Dort,
have a
man.
conversation.
Shout
with
out
us,
to
bro.
Chris Paul, man. Get that starting job out there and go to state. Start that small ball lined up.
All right, man.
That would be Corey's worst nightmare if that clicks, though.
cooked in that lineup. I just want to hold on.
If it works, though, Corey,
Hold on.
but if it works,
Well, it'll be nice for the 41 games that he plays this year.
see, it's the hate. It's the hate. Jesus Christ. Yo.
Chris.
Wow.
I'm
Hey,
just-
hey,
okay.
hey, moving
Okay.
on.
They
Wow.
play Phoenix.
We gotta re-explore this. 'Cause
They
I've
play
never heard
Phoenix
Corey in this
opening
form.
night. They play Phoenix opening night. You gonna start him? Who we guarding? Bradley Beal or Book?
Do it matter?
Wait, that's that point guard? Who's the point?
That's-
If I thought. Wait,
They said Bill's gonna
No,
play point
Bradley
guard.
Bill's their point
They
guard, my
said
boy.
that. They say Bradley Bill's gonna play point
Okay,
guard.
well that's one night. That's one night. You don't play Phoenix
Do
that
it.
night.
All right, do it matter. He gonna get cooked. Either way he guard. It
Okay,
don't
you
matter.
get cooked. You gonna get cooked anyway. Let's just be real. If you playing Phoenix, you gonna get cooked anyway. Either way, you gonna get cooked. All right, so Paul get cooked game 1.
Hey.
Tomorrow he might got Jose Alvarado. Now what?
he gonna swing on him because they don't like each other. So
He's kicking him in the nuts. We ain't even playing
I'm
with all
not
that.
sure he
That's
won.
gonna be a bad night for
I done seen Chris Paul
anyway.
get hands put on him before. I don't know.
Hey, everybody ain't Rondo.
I could have sworn Rondo got hit. Never mind, bro.
Hands
Never
on him
mind.
before. Chris, I didn't
Never
bring that up
mind,
either.
bro. Never
I
mind,
didn't
bro.
bring
Hey,
that up either, Chris.
moving on.
What's the next
Bam.
topic, man?
Bam speaks up on load management, bro. How do y'all
What
feel
were
what
his
Bam
comments?
said about
What were
load?
his comments?
Bam was talking about how he plays most of his games during the season because families would scrape up money to get to see them play. And he feels like if he's load managing, like it's not a good look for a kid that's coming to see Bam. So that's why he plays in those pro leagues too, like them.
I mean, my
Ain't
thing with
nobody come to
this,
see you, Otis.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna say this because I've already been going at people, and I wasn't about to say that. Ain't nobody been like, yo, what game you trying to go to? Let's go to the Miami game because I ain't never seen Bam out of Bio in person. That
You gonna get a
sentence has
smooth 11
never.
points. You gonna be mad as fuck. You show up to that game and he go 5 for 16. Nah, I get his point. I get his point. I get his point. I get it. I get his point. I get his point, and I understand it from that perspective. But these days, bro, it's just that they changed my mind, bro. Like I used to be in the mindset that yeah, play basketball and play as much as you can, but goddamn, bro, the way you see shit like Chet getting hurt in games, you know what I'm saying, and now he out and now he can't play for his team. Shit like that, it'll make you at least think twice about doing shit like that, playing over here and doing that. Now you can't help your team. I get both sides of it. I can't really just shit on load management because shit, some of these motherfuckers need it. These niggas can't go through 82 games. Kawhi Leonard can't go through 82. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much milk he drink. He can't go through 82 games. He just can't. Nigga can't. Load management benefits some of these niggas, dog. And then sometimes it don't. You just gotta be. You can't just put them niggas out there for 82 games no more, man. Unless they built like that. Because a lot of them ain't. They get hurt too fucking easy. AD, Jesus Christ. My bad, cool. Lonzo Ball. I'll put it on me. Lonzo Ball. I get it, man, but nah, man. I low management, man. It depends on the nigga.
let me defend Bam real quick. I know Bam's history. I know where Bam comes from. Because he comes from a town out here. So I know Bam's literally come from nothing. So I'm not going to slander him because I get where he's coming from. Because him growing up the way he grew up, he probably sees himself as that child. So I understand that. Here's my thing with the load management thing, though. The players that seem to be the loudest on them that with them being against load management have been mostly healthy during their career. That's one. Or two, they're older players that played through all of their injuries who need multiple surgeries after their career. So the load management thing is like tricky because it's like it's hard for me to tell. Look at Kawhi, for instance. Like, bro, like you load manage and you still get hurt. So I don't really see how load management is a bad thing for you because obviously you need to be protected. Like, obviously, like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like, no duh. Like, if anybody needs to load manage in a league, it's Kawhi. Like, I players like PG. He's always hurt. You kind of want to try to keep them around. If the Clippers mess around and do that this year, I kind of don't blame them. You about to go into a new arena. So I don't blame you if you decide to load manage and try to keep your stars as healthy as possible. So that's my take on it, man. I'm not going to kill Bam just because I know where he come from. I don't disagree with Corey's point. I will say that. I don't disagree. Like, Bam's a great player.
Man, nobody come see no Bam, man.
But I mean, I got your jersey, Bam. I'm saying I have your jersey. I rock your jersey weekly, my boy. So I'm not criticizing you. Corey's kind of right. I've never heard anybody say, "Yo, let's go to a Bam Adebayo game unless they like from out here."
Damn, if I show up to the game and he give me 11, 12, 13 points, I'm gonna be mad if I scraped up my last to see that shit.
Ungrateful.
I'm gonna be pissed. I scraped my last up to go see this game. My niggas went 5 for 11 with 11 points. This is a all-star here. My bad, man.
Yeah, a couple of his
Look.
playoff performances are a little disappointing, so I'm not. I criticized him. See, I'm trying to turn a new leaf. So
Look,
I'm not.
like
Ain't nobody
Marcus
trying
said.
to come see you, man. I'm not.
I'm trying to turn a new leaf,
Right.
man.
Like Marcus said, I see both sides of it. Like, I do understand, like both y'all said at that point. Like, it does suck, especially Eastern Conference, Western Conference. You only play each other in that arena once. So this is the one time that whoever, KD, LeBron, whoever is coming to your city and they sit out, like, and you done bought that ticket 2 months ago, and the tickets for them to see them stars is always way higher, and they not there. And like, I get it. That sucks. I hate
Y'all
it.
better copy Grizzly tickets now. John Moran ain't coming back till Christmas. Get your Grizzly tickets now.
Oh, yeah, y'all ain't got to get the first 25.
Y'all ain't getting no price bump right now. Y'all ain't getting no price bump right now. Desmond Bain is not, and Triple J is not driving up the price for Grizzlies tickets.
After Christmas though.
All that being said, blame Pop because he was the first one to do it, and you know what he got out of it.
I'm not mad at Pop
at all. At all,
At
because you know
all.
what he got for it.
Yeah,
Rings.
That's the thing.
Rings.
Pop reaped the benefits of it. It's just that the other people try to follow suit, and nobody else can really say that they get a benefit from it.
It's the ring. It's as simple as that. It's the rings. And I say it all the time. What's the first thing all of us fans want to point to when you're trying to discredit someone in an argument over who's rings? First thing you pointing to is rings.
Even the Kawhi argument. Kawhi has 2 rings out of this, right? One with the Spurs.
One with
and
Spurs,
then
one with the Raptors.
One with the Raptors.
He has 2 rings. And
Yep.
the Raptors load managed him way more than Pop did.
Yep.
So,
And
2
that's a
rings
fact.
right there. You can hate on him for it now, but
That's
Kawhi's
a
a
fact.
champion with load management.
Kawhi
So,
damn near didn't play to the playoffs.
Right. You can say whatever. You can say all this stuff. We point to rings. They gonna go and get these rings. Don't try to argue these rings now. Like, don't. That's and I honestly, I use if we're being real, different subject. I use the same thing with the KD stuff going through it. Don't try to nitpick your rings down. You shat on him for saying he couldn't come through in the playoffs, so he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the team where I can be best and come through in the playoffs," and he did it. Don't nitpick the shit now, or stop using rings like that in the argument, because that's what this is all for. That's the one immediately we point to. We just kill niggas is out here killing Devin Booker for fucking up 1 or 2 games in the play. I bet if he were to load manage and then he wins those big games, ain't nobody about to say shit about it at all.
Put a name.
That's how
Put a
this
name on
goes. You 2 niggas, y'all know exactly the fuck you are. He said it.
No, put a name on
2
it.
niggas on the left.
I told him he didn't have to say nothing. I told
You already
everybody.
said you 2. That's what but it happens for everybody. It happens for
Fifth,
everybody.
we all be drunk, but we all saw what happened too. So I mean,
The whole point is players get
That was a
judged
crazy
off
bar,
of players get judged over how they perform on the biggest stage. You get you can do whatever you want in the playoffs. If you I mean in the regular season, if you fell in the playoffs, if you fell in the finals, don't nothing else matter. Shit, we just saw a couple weeks ago D'Angelo Russell going, I just had the best shooting year of my career. He did. He legitimately did have the best shooting year of his career. And what happened? He shat the bed in the playoffs, and niggas is pissed that the Lakers signed him to a way cheaper deal than they thought he was ever going to sign for. Why? Because he failed the playoffs.
If you look at that from a more recent example, like compartmentalized or a lot smaller, look at Jimmy Butler. This playoff run, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant, and then in the finals, after the finals, nobody said that again. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It just it is what it is.
Yep. So I'm not hating on anyone. You look, I'm gonna take these 15 games off, and I'm gonna be at my best when the playoffs come and I deliver. I'm mad at it. I can't be mad at that.
I'd rather you do it at
give
home.
me 20 and 10 this year, and then we have a different discussion.
I'd rather you load manage at home if you're gonna load manage. To be honest,
but you can't control that because you can't control the schedule. Load management is usually dictated by the schedule. So if I got 4 games in 5 days and it's a road trip, guess what? Sorry, Orlando. I'm chilling tonight.
That's how they play it. That's how they play it. We saw this year with Anthony Davis. Like, we saw it. We were all on the pod. Like, why isn't he playing? He needs to play this game. I don't know. It's a scheduled day off.
But it's when I say I'd rather you do it at home or do it at home or in the Western Conference game where they at least play twice, 3 times.
But they already have their load management schedule before they get the season schedule, and they're not adapting to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sitting here and going, well, it's the East Coast game, so let me just risk it. Like, I'm sorry.
Can tell the coach I'm gonna play today.
You actually might want them to sit out that road game, actually, because there's the travel and all. Like, I understand it. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but I do understand why they'll be like, nah, you're not playing this road game. It's LA. You gotta fly to say it's LA, and then you got a Toronto game. Like, it's like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Take this game off. Rest game. I get it, bro. I get it. So they can't really control that.
And I'm not here for...
Honestly, the game for them to sit out, kind of better is the road game. Yep. Like, unfortunately.
And what's going to happen...
sit out a road game. I pay some
God forbid if a player get hurt in them games. Then what?
Lace them up to do what, Gerard? Exactly.
Lace them up. One-on-one. We're going to get some type of entertainment out of this one, brother.
All right, go talk to Steven Adams about that. Go ahead. I'll pay money to see that. I would pay money for you to tell a basketball player to lace him up. I'd pay money. Unless it's that Jordan meme that we see every year with a player that goes crazy, where he's like, hey, my boy comes in the locker room, don't say nothing to me. It's going to be a long night. Lace him up. If that's what you're talking about, cool. But if you're talking about something else, I definitely would pay to see that. My last dollar.
Roll the ball out, bro. Y'all can't pay. These tickets is ridiculous, bro.
And?
What you mean,
Sorry for it. That's the same reason they used to yell whatever the fuck they wanted these players and then get scared when someone like Russ will be ready to walk up in the stands.
Roll the ball out. Roll the ball out. Let's go to 21 right now, dog.
That'll be the worst mistake you've ever made in your life.
Right.
Me and you.
You saw Kevin Hart. You saw Kevin Hart and think like a man, right?
Knock your ass out.
You saw Kevin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock you out, man. I ain't playing no basketball with you, man.
I watched Brian Scalabrine play like 8 people back to back one-on-one and got 2 points scored on him in all the games combined. You think
give it out buckets, red rocket.
11-0, 11-0, 11-0, 11-1.
Yeah, he was cooking them. But you know what? They got the experience to say, hey, I played a basketball player.
Nah, bro,
I'm not bragging about that.
I don't want to tell nobody. I got cooked by Brian Scalabrine.
Especially the way you telling him to lace him up.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all know how I talk. I don't back down from nothing. So
I don't know you don't back down from nothing, but I don't know if you ran up on a basketball player if you went back down from that smoke. I don't know.
I'm not backing down from no smoke on the court.
I don't even know if you'll make that challenge, is what I'm saying.
I'll make it. Who y'all want me to call out? I'll call him out right now.
I don't know that. I know you damn near half of my life, but I don't know you to walk up to an NBA player.
Who you want me?
Lace them up.
Kyrie be down here balling. I'm gonna find out where they be hooping. I'm gonna go lace them up.
Kyrie. You won't make it inside the 3-point line. You ain't
Lace them up.
what?
Kyrie. All right.
Lace them up.
You gonna be?
They don't have
What
an
Kyrie? Matter of fact, hold on.
They don't have an
hold
ankle
on,
brace
hold on.
big enough or tight enough.
Get
on
to
your
the
ankle
next
to keep
topic.
you
We
from
not
breaking
doing
your
this.
shit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We not
Kyrie
doing
going.
this. Get to the next
Hold on.
topic. Get
Hold
to
on.
the next
Seriously.
topic.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
Malik, fix this.
Kyrie,
Don't let him do this.
Now let him get his shit off.
1-on-1, me versus you, 2-11, and I'm spotting you 9.
Shut up, Gerard.
Shut up. Get to the next topic. I should have cut you off. I regret it.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Get to the next
Chopping
topic.
it up. I'm tagging Kyrie in that today.
Nigga said I'm gonna spot you 9. You know what?
What?
You know what? I almost appreciate it because if you spot him 9, there's only so many times he can embarrass you. So you can
Yeah,
get out of this game
Hey, those gonna be the
before he
nastiest
embarrasses
2
you.
buckets we gonna see that night. I tell you that. Them 2
It ain't
buckets
even good. He
you
gonna
scored on him gonna be sick.
he gonna
And
cook. He gonna
fuck that.
cross you up.
Don't
He
let him
gonna
hit a
cross you up.
two-pointer.
No. He gonna cross you up,
Just
sit
cross
you
him and
down,
make a 2-pointer.
and then just he gonna stretch it out. He's literally gonna do that. Oh, he dropped and he's gonna go and he's gonna miss the layup on purpose and take the ball back out
Mid-range, man,
and
gonna
make
be
you
so
come out and guard him
nasty,
again.
dog.
He only gonna score 2 points, but he's going to break you down 11 times, so it's still gonna be 11-0.
You gonna feel like
Go to the
boy,
next topic.
Please.
spot you 9.
Please.
The 76ers are under investigation by the league and why about the James Harden situation. How do you guys feel about this, dog?
What are they under investigation?
It's
for,
because
Rod? You
they so they're under investigation because apparently I said this last week. James Harden only signed this contract with the intent that Daryl Morey told him that he was going to get traded. Very
That's
quickly.
not why they're investigating. That's what James is pissed at. They're
I'm saying they're
investigating.
investigating because
That's what James is pissed at, and that's what sparked the event. But what they're investigating is that there was a under the table agreement that if James signs this 1-and-1 deal, that
Is
he
that not
would that he would opt out and get a longer term deal this year. That's what's against NBA rules and that they're investigating. James is pissed after they said they were going to trade him. That's what kind of sparked the NBA to start looking into some shit. But that's not against the rules. Them saying, yeah, go ahead, we're going to try to trade you. Go ahead, we'll try to trade you. It's not against rules. Against the rules is, hey, if you do this, go ahead and opt out and then we'll sign you. You can't do that. That's what the league is investigating. That is what Philly could get in trouble for. But that's very, very difficult to prove. So I don't think it's about to amount to shit.
what if he pulled out the text messages?
They're not that stupid.
That's definitely, I'm going to bring you in the office and talk to you, my boy. That's not.
Right.
No.
You don't
forget
send
who
a
the
legal
NBA
things
You
to
forget who the NBA is, Gerard. Like, they got phones tapped.
Lawyers, like a lot of these dudes is like law school and all these agents are lawyers. Agents are lawyers. They're not doing something as stupid on the most basic of level as the hood. The drug dealers know you don't send no shit like that out, no cell phones. You think
that's
these fucking
That's not
educated as people is no.
No.
It's in the text message somewhere, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I know it is. I think it is. It's in code. It's somewhere in there.
It's in code. Yeah, it's in
It's
code
a-
meaning. It's in
it's-
code meaning.
If
Hey,
it's in code, you won't be able to decode it. Trust me. Nah, ain't nothing gonna come of it. They can't prove shit. It's water under the bridge, whatever. And Harden ain't going nowhere until Daryl Morey decides he's going to trade him.
which is wild, but
Just the bottom line. He's not going nowhere. It don't matter. You can go all over the place and call him a liar. He's not gonna give him up for nothing, or what he deems is nothing or not of value. Not gonna do it. So sorry. You can investigate all you want. That shit don't matter. James is a 76er until Daryl Morey decides to trade him, and James gonna have to either deal with it or put on that fat suit and say fuck it.
I got a question for y'all though. Just to dive a little bit deeper into the subject. Even if that's the case that James Harden signed the deal with intentions with James Harden saying, "Hey, trade me." Does that soften your position on stars forcing their way out? Like, isn't that kind of like a grimy thing? You think that you know what I'm saying? You say you was going to trade me and now you're not, or is that just business, or like, is that
I think it depends on how it's interpreted. Because if the GM is gonna tell you, hey yo, if you opt in, I'm gonna trade you, but I'm only gonna trade you if I get equal value for what you are, then that's one thing. If he just told James, hey yo, I'm gonna trade you soon you opt in, I'm trading you, you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
right?
That's
Right,
another
because
that's a different thing.
that was kind of going to be my point. Like James Harden could have just signed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
then all of this wouldn't be necessary.
But he also knew that he wasn't going to get the money that he could get. He wasn't going to get the money in the open market. Like that wasn't
Okay, so
a blind idea.
so does that vindicate the 76ers? Like, well, we kind of went against our word, but you are getting your money.
I don't think they went in like it depends on whether or not they think they operated in good faith or not. I don't think they went in with the intentions of not trading him.
Right.
I think they went in thinking we're gonna get a decent market and we'll be able to get it. We're gonna work. We're gonna get a good deal.
We're gonna get a good deal because
that
it's James
market,
Harden. Who wouldn't
right.
want him? And
And
it
I
happened
don't.
that way, and now we're sitting back like, well, I'm not just gonna give you the fuck away. First of all, I can't just give you away, nigga. You make 35 mil, so it gotta make sense.
So, but that kind of begs the question, like, what did the 76ers think they were going to get for him? Because there wasn't from what I heard, like, I mean, from everything that we were hearing, it wasn't like a tremendous market for James Harden for them to think that what they were going to get equal value back for him in a trade. I mean, it was the Rockets thing, but that was pretty much the only other team that was linked to James Harden the whole time, which but we know they weren't even thinking about giving up that type of. They were just wanted to see if he would come as a free agent. So that's my question. Like, okay, so that's why my red flag is up because it's like we already kind of knew there wasn't a major market out there for James Harden. So with you signing him, saying yeah, we're going to trade you, there had to be some sort of deal in place that you thought that you could possibly get for you to kind of make that promise. You get what I'm trying to say? Like something.
No, I hear you.
A little
like they
off,
should have done their
somebody
homework
pulled
before.
their deal off the table at the last second, which I haven't heard that's happened. So
I think they still thought they'd get more than a trade package centered on Marcus Morris.
yeah, that's fair.
Like I don't think they
I mean, that's
definitely.
fair.
I think they were like, all right, we're not going to get some top tier young player or this, but I think they thought we could get a couple guys who can actually help us win right now because their still number one priority is making sure we keep Joel Embiid and we're still competing while we have him. So they literally cannot afford to trade James Harden for nothing and then Embiid be like, oh, really? This is what we own? Fuck it, then I'm out. Trade me too. I'm not doing this shit. They can't afford to do. Fuck, this ain't about just James. Joel's number one.
I get that. I totally get that. I'm just stuck on trying to figure out basically what deal they thought they were going to get because like that's where I'm at. Like it's just like when you look at the landscape of the league, it's like I don't really see where else James Harden fits that would match the description of you getting something close to or equal value for him. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's my point. Like, he'd kind of be a salary dump, correct? Like, that's pretty much where we're at.
That's a big ass salary to dump, though.
Not really.
I mean,
Well,
it's not. It's
not
36
really.
mil, right?
I take that, man.
36 mil in this day and age is like
I forgot, yeah, because niggas was
20
getting
mil
like
a while ago.
Anderson expiring the contract because he can't extend his deal. He has to play out this year regardless. So this is an expiring deal. Like it's not like it's going to stay on your books and you have to negotiate with him about him staying, unless that's just motivation for him to play.
It's with
Definitely
the
motivation for him to play, apparently, because I think James is one of his last big contract. But I think his last big contract was the contract before this one.
Yeah, I don't see him getting some crazy like 4-year max or
He's
no
not
shit like
getting
that.
those max contracts that we seeing going all over the place. He can forget about those.
Nah, he ain't getting none of that.
I can see
But
3 years 80 for him.
yeah,
I can see
he'll
something like
get
that.
a good
I
deal.
can see 3 years 80 mil, something like
But
that.
he ain't getting not unless he goes crazy in the playoffs this year for whoever he's with.
Oh, that's different. Then he gets the bag. If he goes crazy
Right.
and if he goes crazy and they make it to, if he's on the East or West, whatever, they make it to like the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, he get the bag then.
Yeah.
I mean, but he don't want to play for Philly, so
There's very little evidence.
I mean yeah,
Send him back to Brooklyn.
nasty work. I would wonder if he would want to go back to Brooklyn now. Actually, that actually kind of does fit.
Yeah, it kind of wide
Brooklyn,
open. I'm sure they would get rid of Spencer Dinwiddie for James
no
Harden.
problem for James Harden. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make that trade tomorrow. What are you talking about?
Oh, so
Make
get
that trade
nigga the fuck
tomorrow.
up out of here.
And Spencer's
That
my
actually-
guy.
Yeah, you throw Harden there with Michael Bridges and Cam Johnson and what's up, Claxton.
Yeah, that's
Big
going to be
Claxton.
nasty. Him and Claxton in the pick and roll is going to be crazy. Yeah, Brooklyn.
It was already crazy. It was already crazy. They did it before.
Yeah, right. Correct.
They did it before. We was talking about Claxton. Claxton was out there with Kyrie averaging a double-double.
So James Harden is really the dummy here. He probably should have just stayed in Brooklyn, huh?
Probably
been
just
said
he
that.
could have stayed in Brooklyn. He could have trusted the process, stayed in Brooklyn. If everybody
That's
else
wild.
left,
That's a
he
wild
could have
bar.
still been there.
That is a wild bar, actually.
It's
That
just
was
hurting
it.
his-
He was
That
trusting
was
the
a crazy
process
bar.
and
was
staying
fire.
in Brooklyn.
That was fire.
It's regularly it's like he's oblivious to how all of this is hurting his reputation and then hurting his standing to get a good contract with a new
Yeah.
team. Why would the team trust him? Houston literally gave you every single thing they possibly could. They gutted all their assets. They traded for your boy Russ. Got rid of the better player at the time. That was clearly the better player at the time. And when Chris Paul went in and took Oklahoma City to a higher seed than Houston was that next year. And then you dipped and you go to Brooklyn and then you get tired of Brooklyn in a year and then you go to Philly and you piss off people there and you still can't deliver consistently in the play. At the least you could be a fucking Terrell Owens and ball the fuck out in the playoffs and at least be like, motherfucker, I'm worth it when it matters.
Right.
You can't even do that.
At least give us something, man. Like, give us something.
We
Dude.
don't have nothing to work with, man. We don't have nothing to work with at all. I guess that's bad.
What do y'all think about his quote? Did y'all see his quote before we move on?
Which one?
Something about he said I never got eliminated in the first round. If you look at names like I think it was
Oh, he said I never
Kobe.
missed the playoffs or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's never been bounced out of the first round in the playoffs, and he named like some names, like he named Kobe, he named Shaq, he named AI,
Giannis.
That's
he
a
named Giannis.
wait. Hold up.
He said they never
Steph Curry.
missed the
Give me a
playoffs.
second.
He said he never missed the playoffs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, he said he never missed the playoffs?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, I was like, I'm
He's
pretty
been bounced out the
sure.
first round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
my
about to
bad.
say
I'm
because I was
sorry.
going to say that
I'm
first
sorry.
year with Oklahoma City, the Lakers beat him in the first round. That was like just when him and KD, and then we're just starting to get going.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, he's been bouncing the
He's
first
never
round.
missed the playoff. That was
yeah,
his.
my bad about that. I'm sorry.
He's never missed a. So Giannis, AI.
Well, what does that mean?
It don't
What
mean
does it
anything.
mean, though?
Because
It's been on good team.
what's the one thing all of those names have in common? If you don't mind,
They all got a ring except for AI.
They all went to the finals. Like that.
No, I was about to say, at least they went to the finals.
Just that
Yeah.
minimum. Like at least All you make, so what? They made it to the finals at least, and 4 out of 5 of them have rings, my boy. Like, why are you comparing yourself to them? That's reaching. Now you reaching for leverage. Like, you don't have to say all that. You don't have to name names that are greater than you, and then be like, yeah, like, and put yourself in a position to be like, we should look at your career in comparison to them to give you more credit when they've accomplished more than you. It was weird. Like, I was like, why would he say
it's
that?
arguments like that make people say, all right, well, how many rings you got? And that's why we would never get away from that, because niggas do that.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, why would you say that? Like, so what? Like, doesn't matter. It's the playoffs. Like, we don't care if you get there and flame out. What does that mean? If that was the case, Tracy McGrady would be top 15, top 20, something. Like, so what? Like it matters, dude. Like, what do you mean?
You know, James
He reaching. I respect it though. Get your bread. Get your bread. I respect it. But damn, man. Come on, man.
reach God. But anyway, moving on to the NFL predictions, man. Let's go.
You know where we're starting. You know where we're starting, and don't you dare try to start elsewhere.
In the NFC South. Why would we start anywhere?
Hey, yo, whoever's tuning in right now, please wait. Please wait. Don't worry about it. We're going to breeze through this real quick. The body bag is coming.
The NFC South. Who's winning the NFC South? You got Buccaneers. We got the Panthers. We got the Falcons. And we got the Saints.
This division is disgusting.
Yeah, I was about to say, first of all, nobody wins this division. Let's start right there. Nobody wins this division.
Is it possible for you to win a division and not make the playoffs?
No.
Whoever go 4-13, they still gotta make it. They still gotta make it to the playoffs.
And a home playoff game at that. Home playoff game at that. You know?
That's crazy. They really need to. They need to realign or something. This is crazy.
Yeah, this division is very nasty. It's almost as nasty as the AFC South, because it's pretty nasty over there too. But we gonna get to that in a minute,
we are.
There's one clear trash can in the AFC South though. There's not one clear one here.
Mm-hmm.
Clear trash can. I'm talking about, you see right through that motherfucker. But all right, NFC South. I went with New Orleans.
That's where I'm leaning.
I mean, I if I'm looking at the rosters, bro, it's just it's crazy. It's bad. It's really bad on both sides of the ball for all 4 teams. Like, it's not no good part. It's not no, hey, this Tampa Bay defensively is maybe. And I'm not sure. But I got New Orleans at the top. I don't know what their record is. Please don't ask me. I don't know.
Oh, I ain't doing records with this. No,
I'm not doing records.
Y'all do that.
Doing that.
Next after New Orleans, I got Carolina. Don't ask me why. I just got Carolina. I got Tampa Bay after that, and I got Atlanta. Listen, I don't know if this is right, and I don't care, because it's bad. It's gonna be fucking bad. This division is terrible, bro. It's really, really bad. Desmond Riddler, Baker Mayfield. I don't know if Bryce Young can see over the steering wheel yet. I don't know.
Shout out to the New York Jets for changing that narrative, by the way. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. We quieted all that down. Shout out to New York Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's how I got it, man. New Orleans, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Atlanta. You can flip-flop Atlanta and Tampa if you want. I don't care. I really just want to get to the AFC South.
Yep. That's exactly what I got. That's what I did, was flip those last 2. I got New Orleans 1. Derek Carr's good enough to to be a decent. Like
He better be the
he's
best
had his
quarterback in
times.
this division. He better.
Depending on how
Shit,
Bryce
yeah.
develops. It
Yeah.
depends on
Let's
how Bryce
Um,
develops, bro.
Bryce go crazy.
I got Carolina too. They do got some decent weapons around Bryce. They signed Thielen. You got Miles Sanders.
Chubb Hubbard in the
You know, they
backfield
got
too.
a couple people, DJ Charles. So they got a couple decent weapons for them. I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be decent, and I just think Bryce Young's going to be good. So I got them too. I got Atlanta 3 because at least I know for a fact that Atlanta is going to be able to do one thing, and that's run the fucking ball. They're going to be able to run the ball. Tampa.
Oh shit, they got homie from Texas, right?
Yep.
Fuck, I forgot.
And plus like Ritter, like they did good with kind of like having a running quarterback with Mariota, and the line's decent enough, and I think they'll at least be able to run the ball okay. They'll be all right. I don't know what's about to happen with Tampa.
Me neither.
Me
Nope.
Neither.
I have no
Nope.
Like
I don't know how they got the record that they had last year, because like it ain't like Brady was amazing.
but
He
you
was
still,
just
but you still
all right.
have,
He was good enough,
but you
and
still
they
have.
still had. Yeah, here's the problem. Now they ain't got no run game. None. The line ain't shit,
Go ahead and say
and
it.
No,
you're expecting Baker Mayfield.
There you go.
You're expecting
There you go.
Baker Mayfield
There you go.
to get the best out of these weapons with a shaky O line and no run game.
No.
I don't care how that defense gonna have to be 2000 Ravens level in order to get them some wins.
Ooh.
Um,
Trent Dilfer better than Baker. Well, yeah.
Oh shit.
Trent Dilfer knew his job and did it.
Yeah, I know. I
Trent
backed
Dilfer
off.
knew
I
his
didn't finish
role.
the statement. I said, yeah. I got you.
It wasn't no. What you need me? I will do whatever. I'm gonna hand this ball off 45 times. I'm gonna make these couple throws a game to Shannon Sharp, because if I don't not fuck it up, Ray Lewis and that whole defense and Syracuse and all them is gonna beat dog shit out of me, and I don't want them problems. That's
wild.
he did all them numbers and they got 8 wins out of it. So
that's why his arm is linguini now.
the boy was scared of. Oh my god. I was just seeing something again earlier, like yesterday, just him ducking away from contact, throwing away while he falling down. Nah, he didn't want no parts of that. I got Tampa last year.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what I got. First two, same. I got New Orleans, and they got some. What? Michael Thomas is back finally for like hopefully a full season.
We'll wait till the season starts.
Let's do that.
Fair enough. But they also got Olave, who was good at the end of last year and should be better. Like they got a couple
suspended for 4 games or something like that.
Kamara suspended at first, so that kind of sucks. But they signed. Was it Jamal Williams that they signed?
Yeah, they got Jamal Williams. They did.
Yeah, so they still got.
I thought it was Kareem Hunt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's Jamal Williams for sure though.
They got Jimmy Graham back.
He just got arrested the other day.
We had to bring that part up.
It's something medical though. It's not. It said something medical.
It's something medical. All right.
Whatever. I'll stick with that. What y'all got?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the same. Like who y'all got? Y'all got the Saints 1, the Panthers 2, the Falcons 3, and the Buccaneers last.
That's what I had.
That's fair. I mean, it's just Baker. The Bucs got Baker Mayfield at quarterback. You don't know what Baker Mayfield you're getting, so it's like.
Yes, you do. There's no good Baker Mayfield.
He played in Carolina. No, he played with the Rams.
He played in Carolina.
The Rams a few games.
He had that one good game with the Rams.
Oh yeah.
He had that one good game. Carolina was a dumpster when he was there. I can't really put too much stock into that. Cleveland's Cleveland.
So I mean, if you're not getting Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Baker Mayfield, you're not getting
Cleveland. He hurt Cleveland so bad they gave Deshaun Watson $250 million guaranteed.
Whoa! The coach for the Buccaneers is Todd Bowles, correct?
Yes.
Oh no, they're last.
And that is my one concern with New Orleans because their coach is Dennis Allen.
They're like,
And
no,
I have
it's not
zero
even,
trust.
I'm not even like, I'm not dissing Todd Bowles and his coaching acumen. I'm not. It's just I don't see Todd Bowles changing his whole like game plan and all of that, making sure the offensive coordinators do that for Baker Mayfield. Like that's not happening. So didn't he have Geno Smith?
I don't know.
Wasn't Todd Bowles the coach of the Jets when they had Geno
know.
Smith?
I would have to check that.
I got
Check
I got the Saints. I got the Saints at number 1. I got the Falcons at number 2.
I knew he was gonna pick Atlanta at 2. I knew it. It's like, why should try to switch it up and do some bullshit?
The run game is elite in Atlanta. We're not gonna act like it's not. So, and then hopefully they remember that they got a beast at tight end by the name.
They don't remember that because they didn't put nobody at quarterback to throw to them. So no, they don't remember that.
Real quick, no, he didn't have Geno.
Yeah, right.
4 top quarterbacks under Bowles there 4 years. Top quarterbacks was Fitzpatrick twice. I forgot who he had the first year of Sam Darnold and Josh McCown.
No wonder he got fired.
I just had flashbacks, bro.
No wonder he got fired. Anyway, yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
You're like a bug.
Aaron Rodgers, thank you. Even if you don't win the Super Bowl, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Even Zach Wilson look alright, man. Like
No. I would never put Zach Wilson over Fitzmagic. That's never happening.
Over 500, I think one of these teams is going to finish over 500.
I don't know about that.
They play.
I think the Saints are going 9-8. I think the Saints are going 9-8.
I think somebody
about that, bro. I don't know, bro. I think this could very well be one of these divisions where niggas is 6-11 and winning this motherfucking division.
What if David Carr isn't what we think he is?
But a mediocre quarterback?
What if
He's
worse?
fine.
Mediocre.
I don't think he's worse. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Middle of the pack quarterback.
Let's get to
Yeah, it's like I'm
so
taking
so
him
we
over
can
some
got one of
niggas,
those.
but I'm not taking him over some niggas.
Let's
He's
go
not
to
even
the-
like Kirk Cousins.
Let's go to the
right here.
AFC South to see if the Titans got one of those middle of the tier quarterbacks or not.
No, I can answer you that. No,
The AFC
I'll take
South.
Derek Carr. I'll take Derek Carr over Tanner Wilson.
We're in the AFC South now. Well, Derek Carr. Who are you guys going with? I'll let you guys lead off, and I'll come back.
No, go ahead, start it off. This
no,
is your
no,
division. This is
no.
your team. We always lead in our divisions with our teams.
Mm.
You lead your division with your team.
Yep, that's exactly what you did. Oh,
Don't go nowhere.
Oh, God. We ain't going. No, we
see, thank you, Gerard.
Because last week you was talking crazy. You said 12-5. So
No.
It's your chance.
No, 13-4.
Wait,
13-4, I thought.
Wait, don't get.
13-4.
I don't think he's running. We're getting suckered in.
Oh, I know exactly what he's doing.
Something
He's not
is
running.
happening.
He's
Let's-
coming
let's
back.
Relax.
Nope.
Hold on.
We waiting.
I'm not going to kill him
We
yet.
good.
I know what that screen turn.
Yep.
So listen, it could mean
Come
two
back with a
things.
jersey. We don't care about no jersey, bro. We don't care. You can put on the hat too if you want. Put the hat on. You got a hat on?
I do have a Titans hat, but this is skull cap. It's
Yeah,
too
go
hot
get
to
your
take
Titans
for that
hat.
shit.
You can throw your Titans hat
It's
on.
too,
You can
it's
put
too
the-
hot. in
You can
Texas
put
for
the
that shit.
gloves on. You can put the
It's
arm
too hot in
sleeves
Texas
on.
for that
You
shit.
got the shoulder
It's
pads.
too
Throw it
hot.
all on.
Go ahead and put that. Yeah.
12-5. Do you hear me? We're winning the division. Do you understand this?
No.
12-5. We got us a legit number 1.
He is.
We got shut up, Corey. I have a legit
Just because he's
number
the
one.
best receiver
Shut
on
up,
your
Corey.
team
Shut up.
doesn't make him a
Is the-
legit number one.
Is DeAndre Hopkins not a number 1 receiver?
He was.
Today?
today, yesterday, last night, the night before that.
No.
Yes, he's the fucking
No.
number one
Today?
receiver.
No, he's not. No, he's
No,
not.
Yes.
today he's your number one receiver. He ain't nobody
He is.
else's number one receiver. That's why he
He is
came
the
to
number
y'all.
one receiver. Second,
Well, you could say that because the Titans are the only ones who think that. So
Right.
there were the old
Secondly.
everybody else in the NFL didn't even see him as a number
All
two.
the contenders
So,
passed right
I
on by
mean-
him, and they said, "All right, well, here you go." He
he
landed
want
in
too much
Tennessee.
money. He want too much money. We had the money to give it to him, so we gave it to him.
He's not
Anyway.
a number one now, is he? Then
Now
Who's number one?
we have one of the best running backs in the game. The
He got
offensive
he got
line.
a lot of miles.
Don't all of them?
Are y'all gonna pay him?
Hey, we'll worry about that next season.
Yeah, that's what a lot of teams do, and that's how you fuck up relationships.
Yes, you-
Mhm.
yeah,
We'll worry about that.
You've seen it
next
this whole.
season.
We've seen it this whole off season. But okay,
Hey,
Man
we're
just
worried
basically
about
single-handedly carried
this
y'all to the
season.
playoffs, but
We're
you
worried about
gotta wait
this
until you're a
season.
free agent to pay him.
because he got a whole
Hey.
bigger argument than Jonathan Taylor or Saquon. So
you don't think we're not gonna pay him? We got a new
No,
GM.
because no one pays running backs.
no, I don't think you're going
Well,
to pay him.
Rand Cartwright is going to pay my boy. We're not worried about that right now. We'll
You
worry
should
about it when
be.
the time comes. My boy gonna get paid.
I
Alright?
treat him worse than we treat you, and you should know this because you're doing the same thing that we did to DeMarco Murray. We ran
Hey,
DeMarco
hey,
Murray into
hey,
the ground, and
hey,
then y'all dumbasses went and signed him, and
Hey,
he wasn't
hey.
never shit again.
Hey, we didn't sign him first. The Eagles signed him first. Start there. He went to the Eagles first.
Then he
He
came
had-
down.
He had you muted Marcus. He
They
had
made y'all
three
dumber
good-
for signing him second, right?
I mean, he had 4 good games. He got injured. Like this man ain't got nothing to do with it. But the Titans are going 12-5. I got them winning the division. Second, I have Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they got some weapons. I seen Calvin really running the other day. Good gosh, that nigga's fast. But I got them going. I got them in second place. Trevor Lawrence defense is nice. I got him going second place. Third place, take your pick. It's either the trash can in Houston or the trash can in Indy. Which one you want? Flip a coin. It is what it is.
All right, so Jacksonville. This division is Jacksonville's to lose.
Clearly,
I don't even know why we even having this discussion.
it's clear.
I don't know what we
Clear.
talking about here. I don't know about this whole good gosh, he's fast shit. They are clearly the most talented team on paper and on the field. Period. We ain't got nothing to talk about there. After that,
Goes downhill pretty quick.
I'm gonna go with Houston.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with Houston. Young quarterback. They do got Damian Pierce, who was on his way to 1,000 yards before he got hurt. Got a
They say
couple of
he's struggling
receivers
with
that signed. They got Dalton Schultz. Offensive line is average at least. I don't know about their defense too much, but I don't really trust the Colts over the Texans right now because the Colts got too much going on with their offense, and we don't know about what their quarterback gonna do. Running back is Zach Morris right now. I don't know, but I do know one thing. At the bottom of that motherfucking division, I will put my house on it. The Titans, they are at the clear bottom. First of all, Ryan Tannehill still your quarterback. That's strike 1 and 2 off rip. Derrick Henry is still your running back, and he's still one of the best, maybe, if he can stay healthy, which we don't know about that. Your offensive line is not average. It's bad. It's bad. Your offensive line is bad. Defensively, you guys are Defensively, y'all are borderline pathetic on all fronts. No pass rush. Your secondary, burnt cheese toast. These niggas are trash. I cannot wait to see y'all flounder at the end of the. Y'all will be terrible. Y'all season is over by week 4, guaranteed.
That was really eloquent, Corey. I don't think I have anything to add.
It was really trash because
It's not
that
really
was-
trash.
That
No,
was
because-
not,
just
trust
because
me, that
the
wasn't
Giants are
trash.
going to come in, just because the Giants are going to come in second place in your division doesn't mean shit, Marcus. Okay.
No, and that would still be far greater than where y'all gonna place in y'all division.
Y'all not
A
winning
much
y'all
worse
divisions.
decision. We'll be
We're
in
winning the
playoffs.
division.
I bet that you're
We
not.
will too.
We would be so much better than the Titans that we don't even have this conversation right now, Gerard. We're so much better than y'all that it don't matter where we are because y'all is gonna be at the bottom of the trash can. The real question is, are y'all gonna be the number 1 pick?
Tampa might have them beat. I don't know. But
I don't know Tennessee. We don't know. We'll see how Tennessee. We'll see how they tank game is.
I'm still going.
Gerard, your season is over, my boy. I'm looking at your schedule.
This is-
I didn't even get into the schedule.
Your
The crazy
season
thing
is
was,
over,
I
my
went
boy.
crazy on
What?
the team. I'm just going off the roster. If I wanted to go deep into the schedule, bruh, you niggas is dying badly. Weekly.
That would be awful. First and foremost, I'm still taking Tannehill last of the 4 starting quarterbacks in this division. That has not changed. I stand by it. I will gladly take the potential of CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson over the known below averageness of Ryan fucking Tannehill.
He's had
Two.
one bad year with us. Go ahead.
He ain't had no good ones.
He was top 3 when we went to the AFC Championship.
He's
Don't
never
disrespect
top 3
him.
in life. Just because he was the 4 remaining quarterbacks left in the
He's top
league
3.
doesn't make him a top 3 quarterback. It just means
Top
his
3.
team just happened to be one
Top
of the
3.
last.
We've had
4
this
teams.
argument once before, Corey.
And it was always stupid, and you were never right about that. Ryan Tannehill's never sniffed being a top 3
quarterback.
Not
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
He was top 3.
Top 3 when?
Top 3 in the league that season, dog.
What season?
The season we went to the AFC Championship game, bro.
What year was that?
2018? Was that 2018? We lost to the Chiefs. The year we lost to the Chiefs.
You smoking crack?
Last I checked, Mahomes, Brady, and Rodgers was all still in the league at that point. So I don't even have to look back to what he did that year
2018?
in order to know how stupid that argument is. It's ridiculous.
We've had this argument before, guys.
Terrible.
I'll bring you
You've
clips.
run Derrick Henry into the ground. You have the worst set of receivers in division. Your defense is nothing. Y'all are going to be last in this division. I say it. I stand by it. Y'all are going to get smoked.
A lot.
In a lot.
I hear you.
Terrible. It's going to go all bad. And I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful. By week 4, your 12-5 prediction, you're going to start backtracking on it. Can't wait for it.
No. When have I ever backtracked on a when have I ever backtracked on anything?
You're gonna be 1-3 probably by that, so you're gonna start. You're gonna start.
Give him a win. I don't give him no wins.
I didn't look at the schedule, so I was just trying to give benefit of the doubt. Y'all not shit. It's gonna go real bad. I'm just gonna give my prayers up to Derrick Henry now because I already feel bad for him for what he's gonna have to do to keep your offense afloat. It's just not fair to him. And then he gonna do that, and then y'all not gonna pay him. So you deserve to finish last because you're not gonna pay the only offensive player you have worth shit. It's gonna be disgraceful. It's gonna be real bad. I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. All right. 3, I have Indy because they're literally about to get rid of Jonathan Taylor, and now I really can't trust him. and they got a new coach, and they're giving away their best offensive player. So I got the Colts 3 by default. I think they. I don't think they're great, but I mean, shit, they're going to the Titans. I got
Everybody
Houston.
know they cook but Gerard. But then
Yep.
again, Gerard know they cook too.
He
just
does.
He know they
He's
could.
just trying to
He
hold
just
on.
fine.
He
That's
know
the
it's
funny
gonna
thing.
be a
He's
long
trying to hold on
season,
his hope, but he
though.
know it ain't a shot. I'm gonna put Houston at 2. Really on the strength of D'Amico Ryans. I just think I'm just a fan of D'Amico Ryans. I think he's gonna be a really good head coach. I think he's gonna get the best out of Houston that can possibly be gotten out of them. And I mean, again, the division's trash, so they probably still will win more than like 6 games at best. But that will still be probably 2 games better than the Titans, and I can't wait. Jacksonville's won. It's easy. Trevor Lawrence took another step. They traded for Ridley, who people are going to be reminded very quickly of how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
They got the weapons. They got a little playoff experience. They're going to take another jump. They're going to run away. They should run away with this division. I don't think anyone should be within 4 games of them.
You've been through enough, my boy.
No, he hasn't.
I can see it in his face. He's been through enough. I know Gerard. He's been through enough. It's fine. Like I stated earlier.
Both of you niggas is ass.
What? Yo.
Go ahead. Y'all go, Malik.
Number one, I got the Jaguars, bro. They're the best team in the division. Like Marcus said, on paper and on the field. I'm not even going to go with the on paper argument. It's clear they're the best team in the division. If I'm gonna throw Gerard a bone, pause. I really don't trust the other 3 in this division, no matter what really explanation you give me. So I mean. But the Titans definitely they're terrible, my boy. I'm sorry. They're terrible. Like just literally, like I've literally thought about it, like to try to go off a different perspective, and I can't. I can't. I mean, your offensive line is terrible, bro. Like, who knows how Derrick Henry's going to be next year? Like, I can't keep expecting him to carry the load for y'all. Like, at some point, it's not going to be it. And I get you got D-Hop now, but his value wasn't very high in free agency, so I don't know if that's the league telling him that he just overpaid and they're not willing to pay that, or if there is a talent slip there. I mean, I kind of was going to ask y'all a question. What quarterback would you rather have? Would you rather have Kyler Murray or would you have Ryan Tannehill?
Kyler Murray. It's not even a question.
Kyler Murray every day.
DeAndre Hopkins wasn't happy with Kyle Murray. So what makes you think that
we gonna find happiness in Tennessee?
4 games into the season, what makes you think that DeAndre Hopkins is going to be like, yeah, you know what? I love being in Tennessee. So that's the only bright spot. I could look at you and be like, you're going to win a couple of games. Is that connection right there? But now that I got my answer that you would rather have Kyler Murray than Ryan Tannehill, that shit going to go downhill fast. He's there literally just for the bread. So I got you in the Colts. I got you in the Colts.
Any sign of a small injury, he is not going to play.
I got you in the Colts battling for last place, my boy. Like, I just do, especially if they trade Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I don't know what the hell the Colts are going to be, but I mean, they're starting Anthony Richardson unless they see something in him that they're like, we could do without Jonathan Taylor because he's wowing in practice or something. I heard that he looks okay. You know what I'm saying? He's still a raw talent. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think it's this year, my boy. That 12-5, you got to back off of that. That's crazy.
Fuck no.
12-5 is crazy. Like
12-5. I'm confident on that one. Everybody healthy. I'm confident. 12.
So where's the 12-5 though? Because I'm looking at your schedule. You
Look
have
at the schedule.
you have
Like,
to you have
that's
you
why I
have
don't understand.
you
The
have
12
to,
and 5 is so egregious. It's like, bro, I'm looking at 8 L's off
bro.
rip.
You got the Saints week 1. I mean,
Dub. Go ahead. Call him out. Come on. Call him out.
You got the
Call him out.
Chargers.
Dub. Come on.
Wrong.
Stop it.
Wrong. Cooked. Get out of here. Wrong.
Dub.
Cooked.
Dub.
Hey,
Drop 40 on your head.
Dub.
What do you mean?
I'm not worried about the
Cooked.
Chargers. Let's go.
Cooked.
You
got
should be.
You got the Browns.
L.
Dub.
Can't do
Come
nothing with Nick Chubb, my boy. Your defense is trash. They gonna
Miles Garrett
Dub.
is going to
Oh my
have
God.
4 sacks against y'all.
Dub. Let's go.
Then you got the Bengals. Joe Burrow should be healthy by then.
L.
We owe them
Even
an
if
L.
he ain't. Even
go.
if he ain't, I'm taking the backup to beat Tennessee.
Let's go.
Whoever that is. I don't even know who the backup is.
Then you got the Colts. I can give you the Colts game because I said you're in the same position as them if they get rid of Jonathan
Dub.
Taylor. Okay, I'm fine with that. But then
Dub.
you got the Ravens.
Who went home?
The Ravens is not a
We owe
dub.
them.
You gotta
we owe
be
them
out
too.
your
Dub. Dub. We owe them niggas too.
This
Let's
is
go.
a pointless. This is a pointless exhibition. It's
Keep
pointless
going,
to do.
Malik. Call the rest of the
He's
schedule out.
just gonna
Malik.
save this dumb
Come
shit.
on.
Why
He's just gonna save
you
this dumb
just
shit.
call all of these dubs. You ain't lost yet. That's off rip wrong.
Because I ain't
Well,
scared
no,
of none
we
of
ain't
these
gotta keep
niggas,
going.
bro. I'm not scared
You
of
ain't
none
gotta
of
be
these
scared
niggas,
of them.
man.
You're just not better than them. Man, about you being scared of
I'm
them.
not scared of none of
I'm
these
always
niggas, bro.
not
We
scared
gonna
of you
win,
playing
bro.
football.
The toss-up game is probably the Cincinnati game. They beat us at
game,
home.
that's
We
it.
owe them
a
niggas.
toss-up
No, that's
game
not a
with
fucking
Cincinnati.
toss-up.
Yo, you
That's
gotta
the only
stop. All
toss-up
right, man.
game.
You bugging. A
Toss-up
toss-up
game.
game. Yo, stop it.
Let's go.
Stop it.
Let's go.
Stop it.
Who else
No,
we got
I-
on the
no,
schedule?
You going to win against the Falcons?
Dub. Let's go.
That's a maybe.
That's a dub.
Then you got the Steelers.
Dub.
I don't know about that either.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
I'm
Dub.
with you, but they still better than y'all.
Better than y'all.
I can give you the Buccaneers.
Come
I
on.
don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know what Baker's gonna be on that week. I don't know.
It might be one of his
He
3
gonna
years.
be on the bench. He gonna be on the bench by that week.
Listen,
Let's
Baker
go.
fuck around and see Tennessee defense, and he might get some Pro Bowl votes that week.
He gonna be on the bench by that week. Come on, Kyle Trask gonna be in the game by then. Come on,
Then you got the Panthers.
Yeah. Stop it.
Dub. Let's go. Keep
Nah. Okay.
You got the Colts again.
going. Dub. Let's
Then
go.
you got the Dolphins.
L.
Dub. they ain't gonna have no quarterback.
With this nigga,
They ain't gonna have no quarterback by
I'm
then,
done.
bro. Come on.
I'm done talking to Gerard for the
They ain't gonna have no
rest of the
quarterback.
night.
They ain't have no quarterback by then, bro. Come on.
Then you got the Texans, Seahawks,
Dub.
Texans, and then the Jaguars.
We might lose to the Jaguars one game.
So you just literally gave me a record of 50. You gave me
Who
what?
he got himself losing to?
You gave me a 15-2 record. So the record that you predicted to have, you
12
didn't
and
even
5.
have in the end. So
Because
you're going 15-2.
You know why? You know why? You know why I say 12 and 5? Because you never know. It's any given Sunday, my guy. So I give myself 5 losses. I give myself grace. And I'm telling you now that we're going 12 and 5. But I don't see no L's on none of these niggas, bro. What you talking about?
Titans third or fourth in the bottom of the division. I got them at the bottom.
Bottom.
Tighten up, you bums.
Get the positive word, man.
Tighten up, you bums.
My positive word is this: that sometimes in life, a lot of hardships might hit you. You go through death, you go through pain. But one thing that you can guarantee and you can make sure that you can be happy about is that the Titans will be at the bottom of the AFC South this year. You can take great pride in that. Always look forward to that. Whenever you in a hardship, whenever you down, whenever you feeling like you don't know how to make it, just know that in a couple of months, the bottom of the AFC South is gonna have the Titans right there. And you get a chance to come on this podcast every week and look at that man's face.
Take your
Every
life
single
anger out on Gerard.
You get a chance
That's
to look
exactly
at his
what
face.
you get to do.
You get a chance to listen to his excuses on why they ain't 12 and 5. Hey, listen, just remember the Titans will be at the bottom. No matter what you go through in life, just remember the Titans will be at the bottom, and you get a chance to come here and look at Gerard's face. If that don't bring you happiness, I don't know what will.
Damn, that's hard to follow. Might have been what's one of your top three ever, Marcus? Appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
I guess my positive word will be if you really, really want something in life, whatever it is, go all in. You can't halfway, maybe I'll do some, maybe 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That ain't never going to get you the best results that you can do. And if it's something that's that important to you, that you're really trying to go for it, that you're really trying to make happen, you got to go 100% in. Period, point blank. That's all I. Nah, it really was not meant to be some smart ass thing, Gerard. I got all my shit off already. Actually, had it ready. Trying to contribute enough.
My boy Corey had a positive word.
I know, I'm shocked. Like, I was waiting for a backhanded compliment.
I am proud. Everybody
Keep
give
your
Corey
guessing.
a hand clap for that one.
Keep your guessing.
Corey. Like, for real. Like, we come on this show every week. This is 172 episodes. Corey has been here for like 120 of those episodes, and Corey never has a positive word.
He's had a
I never seen him
Sometimes.
positive ever.
It's probably
maybe a couple times, but
I can probably count on one hand, maybe two.
Hey, yo, good things come to those who wait, man. It's my positive word, man. No matter what type of situation you in right now, no matter how dire it is, man, just know that you're going through that for a reason. And there's sunshine through the rain, man. There's definitely sunshine through the rain. I can tell y'all that off a personal experience. One day I'll get on the show and tell y'all everything I went through to try to get through school. It's some wild shit. It really is some wild shit. But the one thing that's been able to get me through is my faith, knowing that I'm doing everything that I possibly can, and I'm leaving no stone unturned in order for what I need to work out. So as long as you're doing that, pat yourself on the back and give yourself credit. Regardless if you get to that point at the moment or not, that doesn't mean that's a no forever. That could possibly mean no right now, work a little harder, you'll get it later. Not everything is a permanent no. What is a permanent no, though, is the Titans going 15-2. That's not happening. That's not happening. So as much as Gerard prays, as much as Gerard is hopeful for them to even sniff 500, sniff it. There's possible and then there's impossible. Make sure you shoot towards the possible realm, not the impossible. That's my positive word, man. Gerard,
Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. Fall on the clouds, my boy. Ain't shit impossible.
the Titans winning the division is damn near impossible. But
it may not be impossible, but whatever's right above that, that's where they're at. Like, I get you with the
damn near impossible. I'll just say damn near. I won't say impossible. Damn near. That's about
highly
as
unlikely.
impossible as you can get right there.
He said fly right now, then. Fucking douche. I got the Giants winning. I got the Giants coming in second place, and this how you treat me, Dish? You supposed to be on my side.
Dish is still smart.
Cool. It's cool, Dish.
First of all, I think you got the Giants second to be petty. Like, you just went on.
No, that was no. That was real life. Fuck the Cowboys.
You know, I was trying to take you seriously, and then you said that, so it kind of
no. I was dead ass serious. Danny fucking Dimes.
Take him over Tannehill too. You got a positive word on that, or
Yes, I do have a positive word, guys. My positive word is a oldie but goodie. You know what I'm saying? Because I really ain't got one. Be better today. Be better today. Be better today. All three of you assholes, be better today. Because today was your worst. Today was your worst. You guys ganged up on me. You guys ganged up on me. After I told you guys I was feeling great today. And you guys made it your point to try to bring me down. But I tell you, nothing's going to steal my joy. You understand me?
Yet.
Never.
Yet. Yet. It's all good right now. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. But yet. So yeah.
Nothing's gonna steal my joy. But on the real tip, like for real, man, just keep working for what you want, bro. Like keep moving forward. Don't just stay. People say they got motion and just be standing in place. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. But you're not doing nothing for real. Like you just in motion. Like start moving forward. Like get some progress going with your life. That's all I got for you.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Anyway, y'all make sure y'all tune in for me and Kyrie one-on-one conversations at the shop. Coming, next summer. I'm gonna call him out. I'm calling him out all year. He gonna have to respond.
Putting it on pay-per-view for $59.95.
All proceeds go to the Boys and Girls Club. You know what I'm saying?
boy, if you don't end the show,
I'm about to, man. Y'all boys be easy. Y'all know the deal. Conversations at the shop. Come tune in with us. Wherever you get your podcast, bro, we're gonna be up there. We're gonna get y'all some more clips this week. I got some good ones. So let's turn it up, man. I'll see y'all next Monday, man.
I love y'all, but y'all not getting that back. We blowing that. I'm sorry.